All right, so the mail has come. You've received your little packet of starter. This is what you're going to do with this. So you have your starter here. You're going to dump it in a crock. Now you can start off inside or with like a quart mason jar or something like that. But eventually you're going to need a bigger crock for your starter. So might as well start off with the crock that you're going to feed your starter in. So we're going to just dump this dried, ground up starter right in there. Remember, 100-year-old starter just came in the mail for you guys to reconstitute so you can have this beautiful starter at home. So far, we just have our starter. I'm going to add in there 62 grams of water. And we're going to just mix that up like that. And you're going to think this looks weird. This is not going to work, but it will. Trust me. So it's going to mix it all up. Try and dissolve some of those little granulars in there as you're stirring it. If there's any that clump together, just kind of break them down in the water a little bit. And you're going to set this on your counter. And then the next day, you may or may not notice some of the bubbles as it comes in. If you don't, it's okay. They'll show up. But day 2, you're going to take your jar, and it's going to look like this here.
Now, notice we have a piece of cheesecloth over it just to keep any of those little bugs out.
You're going to see there's some bubbles in there. It's already started to take effect. So now you're going to feed it flour and water. But just a little bit, because there's just a little bit in your crock. 32 grams of flour, because remember, flour and water don't weigh the same. So you're going to do your 32 grams of flour right in there, and you're going to do your 62 grams of water. You're going to mix it up. Now, the next day, day 3, you should have an active starter that you can actually see it's starting to bubble up. As soon as it gets to that stage, you can go ahead and feed it like you normally would. Just add in however much starter you want, equal by weight. So you're going to do the same amount of flour and water by weight, and it should turn into this.
This is going to make all those beautiful loaves of bread, pancakes, waffles, crackers, English muffins,
anything that you want to make with sourdough starter with a 100-year-old sourdough starter from Grandma Ingrid.
And there you go. Now we're just going to let that sit. Just like that. And you have wonderful sourdough starter.
All right.